Today I'll be revisiting another old deleted mobile game that I haven't played in over a decade, Tap My Katamari. At least I think that's how you say it. I don't even really remember much about this game besides the fact that I really liked it, and that you push this little ball around and you like pick things up, I guess. So every time you tap it, you get one, and you can see the distance in the top goes down every time I do that. What happens when I reach a new distance? We get our first object. See? You pick it up and get some gold. More distance, more objects, more gold. It also shows your stage in the top left, so every time we fill up that bar, it goes one more. So 5 more clicks, it should be 1-4, and then 30 more clicks, it should be 1-5. Yep. Okay, wait, we get something pop up. See there, spend your coins will make you stronger. Okay, so we have this little thing right here. We can upgrade the prince. So I'm assuming now every time you tap, it's 2 distance. Yeah. I don't really want to spoil anything like normal, but I remember there's like different areas and stuff, and you go outside and you get huge and you start like rolling over buildings and shit. Like right now I'm tiny. Time attack challenge. Oh shit. Okay. Just tap my mouse as fast as possible. Excellent. How much is it for my next upgrade? Oh, exactly how much we have. So that's +2. That'll be 4 every time we tap. Okay. Watch how fast these start rolling in. Also, I could use an auto clicker, but maybe we'll do that later if my finger starts to hurt. But for right now, we're gonna be playing fairly. Okay. What is this? Want a present? We need star tokens. Another time attack challenge? What's a star token? Did I get a star token for completing that or what? What's going on? All right, we have enough for our next upgrade again. Let's go ahead and get that. It's only +1, which kind of sucks. But I'm also noticing some other stuff down here. So the second thing we unlock is the charge and roll, but you literally have to be level 100 for that. So it's going to be quite a while till we get that. Unless I use an auto clicker. Which I could. So something else I'm noticing, I think every single time you get to 10, so look, right now we're at 3-9. Once we go another one, it should be 4-0. No, 3-10. And then it's a time challenge. Okay, starting to understand it a little bit more. Now it should be 4-0. Yep, and our goal is 20. So I'm assuming like 20-0, whatever the hell, keep upgrading. We now do 10 every tap. Go, 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 push it. Dude, this was such a random game, and I think it got removed from the App Store in like, I believe the last update was like 2017. So, like I said, I don't really remember much about this game, but what does this say? I can't even read it. Right now, under stage, see a new world. What? Hold on, why is there so much shit being thrown at me at once? Spend coins to grow each cousin. Cousin? Oh, okay, so this is auto. So you know how in like every idle game you have the upgrades that like make it do more when you tap? There's also the passive stuff. So this little guy pushes us 5 distance every second, no matter what, all the time. And that is something we can also upgrade, plus we get a lot more of those. Special cousins, presents, mushrooms. Oh my god, we have so many things to try out. First things first, coin fever, 2 times coins for 4 hours. Let's try that. No! I had a feeling that would happen. All of these old games, you can't do any in-app purchases. You can't watch ads. You can't get any of the special, like, power-ups. Except maybe the Crossy Mushroom. For some reason that works. That's cool. And I'm not sure what that does. It's giving us candy, which I guess I don't know what the candy does. I'm assuming it's pretty good though. It's probably like this game's currency, you know, like gems. Like now we have 13 candy, which we can use on power-ups. Okay, another time attack. I'm curious what happens if we don't get it. I'm just gonna let this little guy do it for us. And let's see what happens. Imagine we have to restart like all the way back from 5-0, go all the way back up to 5-10. 2, 1, 0. Spend coins. What? Spend coins to get stronger, then tap the clock to restart the challenge. So as of right now, I can just sit on 5-10 forever, so I can like farm gold if I need to do that. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's just like the last stages of Army of Darkness, if you saw that video. Like it was way too hard, so we just kept losing, but we'd farm gold, upgrade, and then we'd eventually be good enough to do it, you know? Anyways, it's not hard. I just wasn't even trying, so let's go ahead and do that now. Oh my god, this is actually a close race. I gotta use 2 fingers for this. Come on! Yes! Excellent. Reach stage 50 and we will give Prince a star token. You keep talking about these fucking star tokens. I don't know what that is. Maybe you should explain it instead of just being like, oh, let's give you a star token. Wait, this is a star token, I think. Buys the next present. How do I get the present in the first place? This one unlocks at 10 presents. I'm not sure, but we have a decent amount of money. So let's go ahead and do this and this again. So now Nick does 15 distance every second. And then this dude does 12 every click. We're an unstoppable duo. Oh, look at that. So for the very first time, we zoomed out. We got so big, we were filling up the screen. Now it zooms out so we can see more. Kind of forgot that's how it works. So it'll keep zooming out and zooming out and zooming out into new areas and new stuff. And we'll start rolling over like buildings and stuff, I think, like I said. Okay, I got it. Reach stage 50. You've told me that 10,000 times already. This is so intense. Dude, that one was like 10,000 distance or more than that. I don't know. But look. Hold on, I think we got a new area, kinda. We're officially onto stage 10-0. We get some candy for that, cool. The background did change, but the goal is still 20, so we didn't go to like a new area, but it's darker now, I guess. So I guess we can call in Fumin, who does 28 distance a second. And then we can tap this a few more times. So now you do how much? 80? 80 every click. That's crazy. Now that we've been getting some upgrades, I want to go ahead and try this. So if I spend 10 candy, I can get 11 times taps every second for 1 minute. Let's try that. So this time challenge just goes down instantly. We get item, 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 item. Oh my god, this is great. This is like having an auto clicker on, except I promise I'm not cheating. You just saw me spend all my candy. We're ripping through these stages. Honestly, I can keep doing this while we're doing it. It's kind of like what I was doing in Century City. You know, you have the tap, 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 tap. You keep upgrading while you're tapping. It's just exponential growth. Look at this, even more. I can't click on it. Bam, bam, bam. We extend it out again. That's great. My god, dude, we're doing 316 every click right now. I can catch up. I can do it. Another 50k distance. 10 seconds left. Please, I don't care about your message. Just get it done. Come on. Yes. All right, stage 15. See, now the fact that I do so much per tap means that my little guys right here, they're not doing jack shit. We just got to keep upgrading this. So now we're going to be doing 623. Actually, now that I think about it, what is the distance? Right now, is it like inches? Like I'm moving 40,000 inches or something, or like not even inches, dude. Centimeters, millimeters. Because we're still so tiny. We're just picking up like thumbtacks and erasers and dice. Nothing crazy yet, but just you wait till we get to 20. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come. It's time for the final time attack challenge until we get to stage 20. We are doing 3,000 per click though, which is great. Also, I keep seeing like these little green criticals pop up and they do so much. It's like, let's see the next one. Where is it? Come on. Every time it pops up, it does like 16,000. Why did it stop doing that? Okay, we're on stage 20. Oh my god, world complete. Time 53 minutes 14 seconds. That's not true at all. I've been recording for 23 minutes. Okay, whatever. The time is wrong. Don't believe that. Don't trust that. World 1-2, it said best friend's house. So we're not going outside yet. And also we're picking up new items now. We got like little teddy bears and a cookie. Okay, and a baseball and some tape, all new items. Stapler, another stapler. So now our goal has changed. Instead of 20, we were trying to get to 40. I just got to keep upgrading these. I'm doing like 5,000 per tap. And also every little bit of gold that comes off does so much, like this. Look, 1.2 thousand per gold, which means we have enough for some new cousins. We got Lucha for 900. We got Ace for 3.6k, which means overall we're doing 380 per second, which is literally nothing compared to my 5,000 per tap. And I could just upgrade those right now, but what I want to do is get to level 100 because I'm almost there. I think we start unlocking like some abilities. Wait, do we have enough now? Look at this. 98, 99, 100. Oh, I don't even unlock it for free, though. I have to unlock it for $500,000. All right, well, let's save up for that. My god, dude. The money's just coming in. That did not take long at all. Look at this. $500,000 for the charge and roll. It says charges Katamari with 12 times whatever per tap. So I have this little button right here now. Check that out. Let's click it. What does that do? Wait, what? What the hell was that? 12 times per tap. When I tapped it, I still got like 21,000, which is what I normally get. And now that thing has a 10-minute cooldown. I don't get it. Also, you know what? I think it's about time we start upgrading these guys. So let's get Marcy and Daisy. And then also I noticed this little thing right here. So I think if I get level 10, it'll unlock something new, right? New mojo. Okay, what does the mojo do? Oh, okay, here we got the whole thing. Cousins have mojos, some better than others. Reroll to change them and maybe even improve them. So the first one we unlock, it says increases the king's treasure by 32%. Why did it re-roll? That was good. I wanted that. Increases distance by 2% of... Oh my god, there's all these little symbols. I don't know what they mean. But I guess we got that from Nick. Let's just keep upgrading that because all we need to get is 50 to unlock a new mojo, which is another lightning. So I guess that's good. But also it says this one's level 6, this one's level 1. So that does a 2% increase. This one does a 0.4% increase. What the hell, dude? That's some bullshit. I guess let's just get like all of these to level 10. We can start getting mojos for all of these. Then we'll just read what they do. So this one does increases critical chance by 2%. And then this one helpful increases blah 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 by 11%. Also, you know what? Hate me all you want. It's about time. We're gonna put on the auto clicker, right? So now we get... That's actually not even that fast. So this thing's supposed to be tapping like 1,000 times per second, but I think there's like limitations within the game itself. So there's like a maximum amount of times you can tap per second, you know? Anyways, look at this. Distance of another 10 million. I don't think we're even gonna be able to get this with the auto clicker. Okay, yeah, that's insane. We didn't even get it. Whatever. I think I just need to upgrade this a little bit more and then it'll make it easy. So call it in again. Now it looks like we have the lead by a little bit. Yes, there we go. We got it. All right, we understand what this area is. Let's do a little time lapse. It might change at 30, but we're gonna time lapse all the way up to 40. All right, looks like it's time again. We're on 39-9. We got to fight the final boss, and we'll get to 40. 7 billion distance. I don't think we're going to be able to get this first try. Yeah, no, there's no point in even wasting the remaining 20 seconds. Let's just stop that, get some more gold, and build up. All right, we managed to save up $1 billion, which only gets us like... what, 6 more upgrades? And I guess we might as well upgrade the charge and roll as well. We should use that. So tap that. I still don't really understand what it does. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Hold on. World complete. And that time 40 minutes was actually accurate. I don't know what was wrong with the first one, but that was good. What are we moving on to? Yes, 2-1, Garden of Delights. So we are officially outside. Look at that movement speed. Oh my god. And what are we even going to pick up now? A soccer ball, a little toy, a dog, a cat, a bowling pin, you know, just typical stuff you'd find in a backyard. You know, anyways, just like before, we're getting smaller, the ball, the Katamari is getting bigger, the distance is getting further, the upgrades are getting better, you know. The only problem is this time we now have to get to stage 90 to get to the next area. We've been getting some candy and I've been using them on these special cousin things, which also help out. I've gotten a few more, whatever they're called. A few more mojos, like this one, increases whatever by 5%. Just been trying to get those on all of them, so I guess I'll continue to do that as well, because it's actually pretty helpful. I'm curious about a lot of things, like is there a stats page? Is that what this is right here? Oh, okay, so it actually shows us how big our ball actually is. So our largest Katamari is 2.79 meters. So that's like close to 10 feet tall. That's pretty big. Clouds, compete in tournaments to unlock clouds. What? So also when I see this largest Katamari of that size, whatever, it makes me think that you can prestige somehow. Maybe that's what the Cosmos is. We have to unlock it at 10 presents and we don't have any of these star things. I don't know how to get them. Oh, so once you're level 600, you can exchange your Katamari for 2 stars. So I think what that does is prestige, then you can use the stars for presents. So, like, the progress isn't just going to slowly diminish and get harder and harder. You get to a certain point, you prestige, you restart, but then it's like this. It's like, you know, slowly going up. Okay, so something interesting did happen. We unlock a new skill for being level 250. It's called We Are Katamari Family. I don't know what that does. Should we try it? Yeah. What does that do? It works for 2 minutes? Or is that a 2-minute cooldown? 2 times blink for, okay. So that just doubles all of these guys for however long, I don't know. The disco ball is still going, so I'm assuming it's for 2 minutes and then it has a cooldown. Hopefully it's not another 10 minutes like the big ball. Also, did I even explain what the big ball does? It says 14 times tap, right? So however many times you tap it within like the 3 seconds it's active, it takes that and then multiplies it. So if I tapped it like 100 times, whatever, then once the timer is done, it'll do 1200 clicks instantly into whatever. So that's honestly what we've been using to beat all these, you know, super hard bosses. Like this dude, you might think it's hard, right? We go like this, bam, bam, bam. It's gonna kill him instantly, I think. Ready? Yeah. See that? It's actually crazy. I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing the first time. Also, remember how I mentioned we've been using candy for these guys? Well, I have enough for a new mojo on that, but also something I noticed, check this out, ready? So if you go to the bottom of this thing, the cosmic mushroom gives you 2 stars without losing progression. So you basically can prestige without having to restart. The progression on this game is a lot slower than I remember. 239? Wait, what the fuck? How long is that? 4-hour cooldown? Oh my god. We might as well unlock these dudes too. So Miso, Colombo, Fujio, and there's more and more. I thought those were the last ones, but every time you buy one, more unlock. Okay, wait a minute. We got the magic finger telling us what to do. So we click on the little present, buy next present. Wait, where did I get a star? Was that from beating 50? I guess. Dude, these better be fucking good. I swear to God, if they're not, and I start prestiging for nothing, come on. Please be amazing. Come on. Cowbear, plus 5% from presents, plus 21% bonus. What? That's not even good. A 21% bonus. So you're telling me I would restart fully, get rid of all of this, my like almost 2 hours of progress for a measly fucking 20% bonus? I mean, I'm assuming it's random. For all I know, this could be like the worst one, but still, that does not feel right. Alright, I don't know how long it's been, but at least a few hours. As you can see, our thing is pretty big. Last time we checked it, it was about 3 meters. Now it's 105 meters, which is pretty crazy. We've gotten a lot more upgrades on all of these guys, getting a lot of those little boosts. The thing is, I was completely wrong about these little star presents because I got these two, right? 210% bonus plus less objects, 52% plus all of this stuff. Like, they're actually pretty good. Like, so far overall, just from those, I have a 400% boost to everything. Now with this guy himself, he's at level 535. We're into the BB money, which it goes billion, trillion, AA, then BB. We unlock the magnetic heart, which just makes you tap a lot every second. It's like another auto clicker. And then the coin soul, which gives you lots of money. And yeah, that's about it. The reason I'm stopping now is because once we beat this, it's going to be 90. We're going to move on to the next area. As long as we can get it. I really, really hope we can. Because if not, I'm going to have to wait another 10 minutes for that ability to be ready, and then we can do it. But look at this. Pacing is great. Stage 90, up and coming. Here we go. What's it going to be? New area, I think. So that one took 3 hours. Yeah, that seems about right. I've been recording for over 4. Where are we going to be? The city, please. What the fuck? We're still in the garden? We're in the garden until 150. Oh my god. Is there at least gonna be some new items? We're gonna run over something new now. There's another cat and... oh, a garden hose. That's pretty good. That's cooler than a little animal. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned, but you should probably know because most idle games are like this, but the fact that I have these guys, right? They actually produce money or distance or whatever the hell while I'm offline. So the thing is, I could just stop right now and then just wait like 5 days and I'd be... how would it work? Because I wouldn't be able to beat the bosses with just these. But I guess I would have a lot of money, make everything way easier. So maybe we should just do that because you get the idea so far. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in a few days. But I think first things first, I'm going to unlock Johnson for 74 BB. Because that's going to help us out a lot, but it's also going to take a lot of time to get that money. So... fast forward, power of editing. God, dude, finally we have enough. So we go from 2.46 AA to 50 AA, 50, oh my god, 50 AA. Okay, so it's now been, I think, 3 days. I've been playing a little bit, you know, on and off throughout the weekend. I guess you haven't seen this yet, but this little button right here is the offline earnings. So you click on that. We made 715 FF, which honestly, at this point in the game is not that much. What you make offline is really not a huge difference maker. You got to be on here. You got to be grinding your ass off. Anyways, you may have noticed in the top left, we are officially past 150, which was our previous goal last time we checked in. Could you have fucking guessed it? We're still in the garden. When I got here, it said like, I don't remember the name, blah, 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 garden, blah, 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 2-3. Why are there 3 gardens? My next goal is 220, so for all I know, I could get up to that. It's just gonna be garden fucking 4. Or maybe not, maybe we'll start moving on to something else. Anyways, this is what I do every time I check in on the game. So you do this one, right? Crossy Mushroom, activate that, and then I activate every ability at once. We can call in the big boss man, it should go down really easily. So now we're getting a ton of coins, ton of candy, ton of taps per second. It's pretty nice. Yahoo! Look at that. Kicking ass. Until my abilities go away, and then I'm just mediocre. Also, something I have been doing, I think I've done it like 3 times now, maybe 4. I've been using the Cosmic Mushroom, you know, where you prestige without prestiging. You can use that on presents. I don't know if any of these are new since last time, but probably. Now the problem is this thing has a 24-hour cooldown, so like I did it yesterday, now I gotta wait another 3 hours. My prince is level 1012. We have everything unlocked besides the Cosmic Punch, and once again I could just prestige right now, make this make a star for 149 stars, but I don't want to restart. It's not worth it. We just gotta wait the 3 hours. We'll get the same amount. And yeah, I guess that's what every time I check in looks like. Then we go ahead and upgrade this guy. So now we do a lot more offline because, I mean, like I said, it doesn't really do much offline. But there's no point in upgrading this right now if I'm just going to, you know, hop offline. Our size now is 11.4 kilometers. Which, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way this thing right here is 11 kilometers tall. It's like the size of 10 picnic tables. Maybe this is just a ginormous backyard. Whatever, I will see you in a few days or whenever I'm able to get to 220, so bye-bye, see you then. So I have some lovely news, as you might notice. After we got past 220, it's no longer the garden. We're finally out of the trenches. We're onto the street now, and there's cars passing by. We're not running over the cars yet. We're running over like people, benches, light posts, deer. We're getting a lot bigger. That's my little guy right there. He's getting really hard to see. Really quick before I tell you about all the new stuff, let's go ahead and just get to 300. I'm so overpowered right now. I don't even need to use any of these abilities. I'm just ripping through it. So 299, and that is 300. So are we still going to be in the streets? I'm assuming so. If not, I'd be pleasantly surprised. Okay, yeah. So Suburban Paradise 3-2. We did get a new background now. Did we? I don't know. I think we zoomed out a little bit. Now there's like little horses and stuff. And sumo wrestlers. What else we got? Light post, bench, more sumo wrestlers. Kind of the same shit. Oh my god. We're getting trees now. Now, there's a reason I'm so overpowered right now is because there's something I just barely figured out. It's not the cosmos. It's not the presents. It's in the cousins. So once you get a cousin to level 1000, you get this new option to love instead of mojo. And oh my god, loving does so much. Like if I just scroll all the way down, right, my best person in the entire game gives me 27 HH. If I scroll all the way up to my most recent loved cousin, all the way up here, that gives me 1.83 II. And then it gives them like a little glow around them. As you can see, it is ridiculous. I've also been really grinding my candy. I have 1,000 right now, which I can use on, I mean, I have been using it a little bit on these guys right here, the special cousins, just to give, like, that's 150% boost right there. It's only 1 candy at a time. Look at that. Another 30%, stop, 30% overall boost. All right, let's see how fast we rip through all of these. Ready? Auto clicker, tap all of these, go. It's going to be instant. We're just rolling over everything instantly. It's just going up. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's literally all because of the loving. Like last night I was playing a little bit and I was struggling before I started doing that. So here's the thing too. For my next love, I need 630 JJ. Since I have all this candy, you can do this. Get 500 JJ instantly for just 50 candy. Check this out. Now we almost have enough to get that final love. So let's save up for that point. I guess while we do that, I'm going to tell you about the Cosmos. So you have all these presents, right? Like I said, once you get 10, then you unlock the Cosmos. You go inside the Cosmos, and it's like this permanent upgrade path. But it's like, it works kind of weird. So the first cosmic present, I guess, is the silent trumpet. You can use 80 star, whatever the hell's on it at a time. Like, as you can see, I've done 2 levels. So I have 160, which is these first 2 dots. I think it goes all the way around and then you unlock it or something. And then there's this little arrow right here. You can go to different presents. So that's plus 280, 420, 750. So the one that I'm on right now is like the worst present. This is what I really need. Oh my god, look. Plus 400% per star made. So I could literally just like keep spamming prestiges over and over and over again, or keep spamming these cosmic mushrooms, and it would be literally exponential growth. So right now, with everything combined, we make 2.79 II, right? I buy this one upgrade, which is, keep in mind, all the way down here. I have all of these ones. This is just like some random dude in the middle. It goes to 32 II. I have all of these boosts where it's like, the faster or the better these guys are, it multiplies my actual tapping because I don't really upgrade that much anymore. So that's gonna like multiply the actual tap itself too. You see how quick we're ripping through all of these? Multiplies the criticals, multiplies everything. So what's the damage like? If I want to get my next person, Fujio, to some lovin', it's going to be 4KK. But now, since I bought this, if I were to spend this, I'd get 3.9KK. This might be worth it. I just might spend 100 of these. I might as well. Now look at this. 32 II to 68 II. That didn't help very much. Wait a minute. That's why. Because Colombo has the powerful attribute. It increases this cousin's blah 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 by 350%. I totally forgot about all of these things. That one's 50%. This one's 800%, 900%. That's why. I wonder if I can like re-roll and try to get one. No, the next upgrade for this guy, look, if I get 200 more upgrades, increase this cousin's whatever by 800%. It can't be that hard to get 200 levels. 17 MM. That's going to be very, very difficult. I can get a new person though. Is that going to make a big difference? 180 to 870. Okay, that was a lot too. Look, we're actually just like rolling over these without even having to tap. Look at that. Bam. Another one. And another one. This is so impressive. And then it makes everything else instantly when I start tapping because of the multiplication I've been talking about. Oh my god, it's time. This is the final time attack challenge until we reach 400, our new goal. Honestly though, the garden was 3 different what's it even called? 3 different worlds, 3 different sections of the garden, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one is too. I mean, hopefully not, but look at that, dude. 1 hour to complete. That's fucked. That's actually fucked. That's so fast. Okay, what is it gonna be? Suburban Paradise 3-3. Except we just zoomed out more, I guess. New goal of 600. Oh, no way, look, we're actually starting to pick up, like, big stuff. That was a train. Hold on, let's get to the next one. What is that? A bear cow? Is that the, hold on. That's this thing right here, the cow bear. You can pick up your own presents. Okay, pretty neat. What else is there gonna be? An elephant and another tree. Oh wait, that's new. A school bus. We're picking up vehicles now. We're getting big. How big are we? 3.37 million meters. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, I just recorded for like 30 minutes and I realized my mic volume was all the way down. So I'm gonna have to re-explain everything I was just talking about. Basically, we're much bigger now, obviously. We're rolling over the earth. We're picking up planes and boats and trains and cranes and all of the ains and whales and shit. I just passed 1,000 and it went back to this. From 600, it was still the same thing. This is now world 2 of spinning over the world, I guess. I'm assuming it's going to be 3 of those as well, just like the garden was. So we're going to have to get to 1500 now, and then probably like 3000 until we unlock a new area. Anyways, it had been like 2 weeks since I recorded on this game because I've just been upgrading these guys. So after you get to level 2000 eventually. It's called Astral or something like that. Let's actually see. So if I max this guy out, Cosmic. That's what it is. So that's just another boost. Pretty cool, pretty neat. The reason I started recording today is because I finally unlocked my next cousin, Honey, which might not sound that crazy because, you know, cousins are not that hard to unlock. The thing is, Honey cost however much XX, and Marnie costed like RR. So you have to go through R, S, T, U, V, all the way to X, which makes the progression so unbelievably slow. Like now we're going from Z to CC. I don't even know what that means. It probably repeats with the capitals, so it goes through Z, then A, then B, then C, which actually is a lower gap than before. Like this one goes from H to O. Like the progression between each cousin is getting slower and slower, but we've been rolling over everything instantly because we finally got the new cousin. Look at the progression. It is so unbelievably fast. When it comes to the prince, this thing's not even like helpful at this point. It's level 3000. This one's maxed out. I've been upgrading all of these, but yeah, like I said, nothing in here is really helpful. It's all just about the cousins and presents at this point. Speaking of the presents, I want to show you how many I've gotten. They're getting very expensive to buy. I'm going to scroll through this pretty slowly so you can, you know, try to read them. All of the different traits and all of the different upgrade levels. I've gotten all of these too. One thing I didn't realize though, when I started this game, the cow bear, the very first one I got, is actually incredible. Like right now I have an 18,000% boost. If I upgraded the cow bear, it gives more boost to every single present. So increasing that by 5% would increase everything else by like hundreds of percents, you know? So yeah, these are great. And then I finally unlocked my first one in the Cosmos, the silent trumpet. So once you go through every single stage, then you finally unlock the present. It's maxed out. I can't do anything with it. Well, I mean, I can upgrade it for stars, but I'll get to that in a second. So for example, this one, I only put 1 level into it, so I don't get any of these boosts until I completely max it out. And then yeah, like I said, upgrading it itself is so unbelievably expensive. Like the silent trumpet, 10,000. And each prestige I've been doing, this is more than it has been. It's been like 3,000 each, but now that I'm progressing a lot, it's up to 5,000. I've been doing that every single day for the past 2 weeks to get 1 cousin. And now, like I said, the progression is right back to where it was before. We're ripping through everything. What else was there? Oh yeah. So, you know these little traits within each one of these, like all of these ones that you unlock at different levels? What I've been doing is actually re-rolling all of these for candy so I can get all of these powerful upgrades, because those are the best ones. Like even just 1 level, 800% boost. For honey, I did that to every single level. Besides the first one, 550%, that's still great. So like if I get this thing to level 400, it's just gonna times it by 8, plus all of the money we're gonna earn from having it upgraded in the first place, you know? I've been saving up all my candy and using it for royal mushrooms. Like look, if I use this, so royal mushrooms and cosmic mushrooms, if I use that one, I get 12 AA. So it does repeat. How many upgrades can we get for that? 42. Now we do 200 YY every second. It's literally going to be instant up until at least like 1,200, 1,300. So I guess I'll see in another like 2 weeks when we expand out and we unlock a new world. It's not just spinning over the earth. Dude, maybe we're going to be spinning over like the actual earth. It's going to be like this small. And then we're going to go through the stars and stuff. That's actually one thing I haven't mentioned throughout this entire video. Where I'm at right now is further than I've ever gotten, like when I played this game years ago, you know? So all of this is brand new, fresh territory for me. I'm excited to see what happens. All right, luckily that did not take 2 weeks. We're about to be to the next goal. It wasn't 3,000 like I thought. It's 2,200. I now have enough to put some love on Paula. Watch the difference, XX to YY, which is actually insane. Should insta-kill pretty much everything now. I mean, it's not instant, but it's close. Plus, if we go like this, hold on. Activate the crossing mushroom, do that. Activate all of these. It should be instant now. Now, something really interesting you might notice if you look at all my cousins. The whole screen is full now. There's no more space for those. Let's activate one of these, and one of these. So now we have a boost to everything. Look, Velvet is the final cousin. You can't do anything else after that besides the special cousins. And also look at this. It's just like 4 we can still upgrade. Everything else is completely maxed out at 2,000. So I feel like we're getting close to the end. Once we pass 2,200, is that going to be the end? Probably not, because you can still prestige and stuff. Maybe there's like one more goal, one more area. But anyways, as you can see, our money is now, it just was AA. So like after, it starts as lower cases, AA, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes to capital A, lowercase a, and then it goes to capital. So if this really is going to be the end of the game pretty soon, I'm assuming the final thing you can get is like capital ZZ. Because after that, what is it going to do? AAA? Like, there's no way. I just don't see that happening. Also, in this new area, since last time, we're rolling over stadiums and yachts and bridges and that kind of stuff. So hopefully at 2,200, it's going to be something different. It's going to be planets. I think the real MVP of this entire video is these. What is it called? The Royal Mushroom. I literally just spam these because I have so much candy, and then now I have so much money. I almost have BB, so we put like another 63 upgrades into this, and then now that's at ZZ, everything's instant, and it's just exponential. All right, here we go. Final time attack. We beat the world. Is it going to be a new world or just like an extension of the one we're on right now? Only took like 4 days. That's actually not that bad. So now we're on, oh my God, 4 worlds in this one. 4. That has to be a joke. Same with, we're rolling over the same stuff. We're rolling over the satellites and the Ferris wheels and the bridges and the boats and stadiums. What the hell, dude? And now our goal is at 3,000, like I expected. So is 3,000 the last one since we have all the cousins and everything? Honestly, not that much has changed since the last time besides like all the upgrades, but like when I'm talking about like the cosmos and presents and stuff, we've gotten a few new things. We did get this one finally unlocked, which helps the mushroom power, which is very good for us. And then I've also been working on the grandfather's mask, which gives you a 1% bonus for every star you spend. And I've been spending a lot of stars at this point, like probably at least 50,000 by now. So that's going to be a real good bonus once I can finally get another one of these. Where is it? This one, the cosmic mushroom, for 27,000 stars. Well, it looks like this was just a quick little update then, because now I just got to do the same thing over again until we get up to 3,000, and then hopefully something will happen. I guess I'll see you there in another few days. Maybe this one will be a couple weeks because we don't have any new cousins. Actually, really quick, I want to see my stats now. I haven't checked these in a while. 65,000 cousin levels. Our Katamari is 8.35 Z meters, which like always doesn't make any goddamn sense. We're probably like a kilometer tall, if that. So I guess we'll see what that is when we're at the next milestone.
2,000 years later.
Oh my God, today is the day. I actually can't believe it. It has been over 2 months since I recorded the last little section of this video. Let me just tell you, this game has the worst progression I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's not even close. I've been playing every single day. Like, where do I even begin? Look at this. Every single cousin in the entire game is maxed out at level 2,000, even the very bottom one, Velvet. Meaning it's physically impossible for me to get more taps or more whatever per second, you know. And I got this final upgrade probably like 2 weeks ago. I've just been like slowly grinding this away. Now, surprisingly, all of these aren't maxed out. Like, I'm not even close to maxing these out. This costs like Y. I'm at T right now, and I'm like struggling to get more. So here's my Cosmos, right? I had every single one in the game, except I actually sold one, the golden boxing gloves, because it wasn't doing anything for me. Once I was maxed out, I didn't need any more money. And I was able to get a bunch more stars from that. Let me just slowly scroll through this so you can see how much I've put into this. I have a total boost of 533 million%. All of these have been upgraded a lot, like 80 on that one. This is maxed out. These are all maxed out. That's maxed out, 55. Level 112. Like I said, I've been prestiging every day. What's really been helping me is the mushrooms. Hold on. So I have this one right here that gives me plus 540% mushroom power, meaning when I activate these for candy, this one gives me times 12.8 for 4 hours, times 19, and times 19. And then this one's gone up to 614 times taps every second. And yeah, I guess it's about time we get to level 3000. If there's something after 3000, I'm just gonna give up because I physically cannot go any further. I can't upgrade anything else. We'll check my total stats in a second. So, oh my god, this doesn't even feel real. Press this and then activate all of these, and we are going to get to level or stage 3000. You see this? Even with all these boosts active that are such high level, it's still barely making a dent in this thing. Like, I would let it sit overnight and it would barely get like 2 or 3 more levels, not the timed ones, just like the regular ones that just roll over time. Like, it's so bad. Oh my god, it's really happening. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So what happened? Hold on. What is this? World complete, time 43 days. Okay, maybe I was a little exaggerated with 2 months. That's still like a month and a half though. That's ridiculous. 43 days just since that last little progression. World 4-5. Okay, so now we go to 3,500. Are you serious? Do I get more upgrades now? No. So you really expect me to ever get to that? There's literally no way. I thought the game was just going to be over at that point. Look at this. I'm not making a dent in this thing. And you want me to roll 2,500 objects that exponentially get more and more hard to roll? This is with my boosts as well. Like, that's not gonna happen. So I guess I will never know what the actual end is. I looked up the lore for this game. It's actually kind of interesting. Let me read it. So it says, after the king of all cosmos sings way too loudly in the shower, he accidentally shatters all the stars in the sky. He tasks the diminutive prince with rolling up a magical sticky katamari to collect junk on Earth and rebuild the universe. So everything we've been picking up is like displaced by that big king guy that keeps giving me candy. And so I'm just like, yeah, rebuilding the universe. I'm going to call it here, but I'm going to check my stats. And I also want to look up on YouTube if anybody's got farther than this, because I can't imagine that's possible. Like, look at this. My lifetime taps. How many times I've tapped the screen? I mean, technically it was the auto clicker, but 66 million times. I've got over 6 million stars and 687 capital TT money, 62 days played, bonuses to everything. My cousins are completely maxed out at 80,000. Even like the special cousins too, you can't get any more of those. So yeah, say goodbye because I am done with this game. I can't do it anymore, honestly. This is gonna take me another like 2 years to get to 3,500, and I'm not even kidding about that. If there were any more upgrades, then that would be totally fine. I would just keep going and that'd be fun, but like there's not. Okay, say bye-bye, Mr. Ball, Mr. Katamari. Let's just look up Tap My Katamari, and let's see. So I've actually watched a few of these. Restore the universe. Oh, that's just the ad for the game. Oh, wait, look at this. This dude's actually at the same stage I'm at. Well, he's at 3,004. He has more money than me by a decent amount, though, so he's probably just prestiged way more times. I commend the patience on that guy. Is there anything higher than that, though? This one's at 3059, and he's barely making a dent in the progress as well, even with everything maxed out. Okay, so this guy is on 3000 as well. I looked up the highest stage ever reached. Stage 3000, aka the worst game ever. Really? Probably talking about the progression there too. He just did the exact same thing I did. So once everybody gets past 3000, it looks like they kind of just give up. Beyond stage 3000. And it's just like barely past 3000 like me. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, nobody on YouTube has ever actually beaten this game. They've just gotten to where I am, which I guess you can consider the end. At least I consider the end. Anyways, I am done with grinding this game. Thank you for watching. Adios.